What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another full self-driving beta video. We're here on version 10.11 and my recording camera might look a little blurry. Sometimes I gotta reboot my screen to get it to not be blurry. So we'll let the screen reboot, but we can get started here. And you know, I'm heading over to credit union to sign some papers, and I wasn't planning on filming this just because a lot of this drive is highway. Oh, that's creepy. The car is it's in full self-driving right now, but my screen's off, so I couldn't hear the turn signal, and the car did that lane change. And a lot of this was highway, but then I got off the highway a lot earlier than I thought, and we still have about 20 minutes or so to go. There's multiple lanes. This is an area I don't think I've used beta in yet, ever, being recorded for a video or not. We're on Telegraph Road. We're heading towards Clarkston, Michigan. And we got lots of lanes, lots of cars. So I thought it would be fun. Nothing really eventful has happened so far, although when I'm not filming, I often take over and do things just like, to keep everything smooth. But yeah, nothing too complicated, nothing too crazy. But yeah, so I just put the camera up and I was like, you know what, let's film it and let's see how this drive goes. So we're on 10.11, which has been fine for me. Nothing, super special. It's been good. That thing still looks blurry. I hope that's not blurry for you. If it is, then I won't use the screen recording. You'll just have to see the screen through the camera, which would be unfortunate. But yeah, so 10.11, I mentioned in my last video, so another lane change here, that I had heard other people were having problems with it, and like with it not taking turns and stuff, and I don't know, I just haven't seen that same thing. Now, it hasn't been perfect, blah, 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 but yeah, really nothing special going on with this release. So, what is going on with this cable? I think we should give it one more reboot because it's really garbage to not have that screen recording. It looks so much worse. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, pretty simple here so far, and looking pretty good. So yeah, let's try one more reboot. Why not? Let's do it. And just see what that does. So when you do reboot the car, just so you know, you can see a little lagging on the screen. Well, I don't know, you can see, but the screen was lagging a little bit. The car is still fully functioning. When you reboot, we're braking here. I need to press the accelerator, so that's an intervention. The car is still fully functional. Your turn signals work. Full self-driving and autopilot can work, but you won't hear sounds. Like, I won't hear the turn signal if it's on. Although it is working on the outside of the car, so just so if you didn't know that. I may have gotten a strike. Let's see. Okay, tiny little brake there. That was good. Wow, these people pulling out in front. Bigger brake there. And, okay, I got to hit the accelerator. It was braking too long. Dang. Lots of people. Another brake. And I can't see what the car is thinking. I don't know why we're braking. Anyway, wow, there's so much going on with this dumb screen resetting thing. I may have gotten a strike earlier in this drive because I reset the screen earlier, and I don't know, I guess it was warning me, but I didn't know, and I just heard so I said there's no sounds, but there is some kind of backup. I don't know if you would call it an wow, stop braking, if you would call it an emergency speaker or what, but there is some kind of backup speaker, so if there's a warning, you will hear that. So I heard the warning, and I was like, oh, I might have gotten a strike from not looking. It's 10.11 seems like it's really sensitive again with keeping your eyes on the road. So I've noticed if I look at my screen, I'm trying to change directions or something, the car is not liking that at all. So, that's no fun. But anyway, looks like all right, let's keep this up. It looks like it's probably good. I don't really want to mess with it anymore. It looks like we have 4 miles left until a left turn. Of course, soon after I started, oh wow, more pulling out in front of us. Okay, cool, that worked well. As soon as I, decide to film this, then let's bump it up by 5 miles per hour. I'm kind of casually doing this one. I'm not going to really follow the rules all that much. Then the traffic kind of dissipates. But yeah, let's let it go ahead on these bigger roads, new areas, and see how it performs as opposed to, the stuff that we're used to driving in and all of that. So we have those blinking lights on the sides of the road. That was handled well, basically not reacted to. This guy pulled out in front of us. I did leave the speed limit, so I bumped it up for no reason. The humans, we do these weird things for no reason. Ooh, a school bus. Oh, put your stop sign out. Dang. So I do want to change lanes away from it. we can count that as an intervention. You don't really need to. With the blinking yellow lights on a school bus, that's just more, be careful, which is, that's good to get over like that. You don't need to stop for them unless the stop sign is out. So I wish that would be cool if we could see a school bus with the stop sign out. So we slowed due to that guy moving over, and then we got the yellow light. So we're just going to wait here for this red. Since we don't have so many maneuvers back to back, I think this is a great opportunity to use the full screen for beta because we're just going straight basically until the next turn. But man, like this vision on these big open wide roads is just so impressive to see. Do not tell me what is going on. Oh, that is so annoying. Yeah, on these big open wide roads, the vision is so impressive to just see all those lanes and all those vehicles all over the place. Yeah, I don't know, something's going, what the heck? This was working so well in my last video. And then now it's getting all crazy. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm just gonna leave it. And if it's blurry, then I just won't use it. So there's a cop over to the left, which is like, in that situation, beta is so nice because this road is like pretty wide open and I felt like we were going super slow. And I probably would have been, I don't know for sure, but I think I might have been speeding there if I was just like driving myself. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt so super slow and like we're getting past and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get comments about left lane. Like in this type of road, I really don't, like, I don't know. I don't think that rule applies. But I'm not driving. I'm letting beta drive, for the video. So if I was driving, yep, I would definitely be in the right lane up until 0.1 miles away from our turn. Then I would, get over just to make sure I was respecting the other drivers around me that wanted to go, 50 and 60 in the 45. So coming up to this left turn, this is weird. Does this lane just turn into, oh, you can't turn left here. Does, let's see, does the car think you can turn left here? No. No, okay. What the heck is this? Okay, that was weird. I don't know. That really confused me. I thought the car was going to try to turn left there, and it even turned on the turn signal for a second. But it didn't. I didn't have to do anything or touch anything, so that's good. All right, so here's our left turn. You need to get in that left turn lane. Oh, okay, this is the left turn lane also. See, the car knows. The car knows what's up. This is good, and then, yeah, we don't have another maneuver for a while, so I guess it doesn't really matter which lane we're in. So let's see, these double left turn lanes used to be really awful, and now they are pretty much always really good. Still some, I don't think I have to qualify that. Still some mistakes, of course, all the time, but, or still some mistakes sometimes, I should say. But yeah, those double left turn lanes used to be, like months and months ago, really, really bad, in that the car would, number one, have a hard time during the turn staying in the correct kind of spot, and then at the end of the turn, also getting into the correct lane. So that's where I normally still see the problems now, is it staying in the correct lane at the end of the turn. But during the turn now, I think they pretty much have that perfected. Again, in this situation, going the speed limit feels a little strange, but it's legally the correct thing to do. And it's just the people around you kind of passing you and going faster just makes you feel strange. And there is the argument for flow of traffic, but like if you were to take a driver's test and speed, you fail. That's how it works. See, like, what the heck? Come on, that's ridiculous. That guy doesn't even know that this video is sponsored by Weebl. If you open a new Weebl account, you get 2 free stocks. If you deposit 1 cent, you get 3 more free stocks, and that can totally be worth up to $9,600. And you can get $5 of free crypto if you do 1 crypto trade worth $1. So use my lane change screw me up here referral link down below. And yeah, Weebl. There's a lot of info in that app. I like their app, so check it out if you haven't yet. Perfect lane change also, by the way. So nice stop for this yellow light. We slowed down for the new lower speed limit. And pretty much right as that light turned yellow, we had a really nice stop. And then, so we stopped there, and then we got this kind of rollback action. I don't know. I don't think that's reversing. Some people are saying that's Beta's reverse ability, but there was no reason to do it there. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just skeptical of that. I could be wrong, but I'm skeptical that that's what the reverse ability is. So a really slow start here. And that honking actually wasn't for me. There was a truck behind us that, like, I don't know, he looked like he might have been trying to get into the left turn lane or something, and people honked at him. So that was kind of weird. But yeah, really weird slow start. And oh, we're turning right here. I didn't even realize. It kind of happens with Beta is you don't always realize when your turns are coming up because the car does a lot of the stuff for you. But perfectly executed move into the right turn lane, and then again, the right turn perfectly handled. So really nice to see that. That's an interesting graphic there. So that's kind of the new lane change graphic, but the car kind of, I don't know, showed me, maybe because the lanes widened and opened up, the car said this is the lane we're going to go into with these new options. Kind of nice, actually. These dudes over here aren't even displaying the gasoline prices. They're like, yeah, it's too expensive. Just, you don't want to know. Weird, I don't know, these green lights are not, come on, like, I think I complimented this in 10.10.2, where I was like, oh, the green lights, like, response is really good, acceleration is perfect, it's not too fast or too slow, and now, oh, that's a sweet pet store, by the way, if you've never been there, and now it's like, what is this? What's taking so long to get up to speed? Some weird hesitancies there that I wasn't noticing in the last version. Ooh, so a little weirdness there. That was not good. A free little steering wheel freak out and braking. Lots of weird stuff going on here. And again, taking a long time to get back up to speed. It wasn't a hard brake. It wasn't dangerous, but it's dumb for sure. So here we go, another lane split, and yeah, that's really good. So the car didn't use the turn signal to make that change. Man, I love that graphic, but it did indicate which lane it was going into with that lane split. And our right turn is coming up in 0.8 miles, so the car correctly moved into the right lane. I mean, that was beautiful, a really nice decision. So we're still seeing a lot of the kind of weird, kind of jerkiness things. They're not too violent, like they're not too shocking. They're pretty subtle, even though they are still annoying. But the car is more and more handling more of your drive. And so maybe, I'll be honest, maybe part of it is me like kind of being used to Beta, having used it so long. But as time goes on, I'm noticing I am just doing less and less and less, other than just kind of like watching the car and maybe correcting some random slowdowns here and there. And when I say random slowdowns, the car's not jamming on the brakes. I'm talking like dropping 2 or 3 miles an hour or slowing when it doesn't need to or something like that. So, yeah, it's getting really impressive, and it's more like, what is this? I'm gonna hit the accelerator just because like I want to go, but man, green takeoffs used to be so good, and I don't know, this version it's too timid for the greens. Like that even, I just pressed the accelerator again because we were slowing too much for that person turning. It's just like unnecessary. Anyway, what was I saying? Don't get distracted. I'm a little hyper right now. Yeah, it's just. I feel like it's getting to the point where Beta, I used to be like, it's super annoying for the most part, and a lot of normal people won't like it if you're not like super into the tech. It's more moving to that point where even if you're not super into the tech and not super, you got to be kind of excited about it, but not super excited about it, you'd still be okay using it. You would still kind of be like, oh, this is cool. Like, wow, the car's doing a lot. I'm pretty impressed with this. I just have to, accelerate here and there. So we're finishing up, and it knows it's on the right. You can see this little arrow on the screen to the right of the pin showing it's on the right. But the pin, I don't know. I don't think it's going to turn in there. We're still going way too fast. And, oh, okay, it is slowing down. I want to put the turn signal on. You going to turn in there? No, it's not. So, yeah, it's just going to end here. So, anyway, oh, I went in the wrong way. My bad. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Sorry, human pilot. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this one. I will talk to you in the next video, and whatever, I messed everything up. Bye-bye.